Hey folks, just wanted to do a quick vid on one part of our orchard in the backyard. This, as you can see up along here, is a fairly long, narrow strip. It can be a challenge to grow things in narrow strips, so with the orchard planting here, we've espaliered all of these trees. So the things that we've kept in mind have been when there'll be a house built next door here, and in the winter time it'll cast shade on us. Being in Australia, this is on the northern side of our block, so in the winter we'll get quite a bit of shade here. So I've deliberately planted deciduous trees up here, so when it is shady they'll be pretty much asleep anyway. I just picked this lovely peach, and that's the first tree here. Is you can see a few more in there. The harvest is almost done. We've almost collected all of them. We've probably had 70 or 80 peaches off this tree. In the subtropics, that's a really nice bonus. When I started gardening, I didn't think I'd be growing peaches around here. The other thing that we've done is the way we've designed the Espalier, we've got metal posts that we've been able to put some poly pipe over and then fix a 30% shade cloth to, so that during the fruiting season, when the fruit are really tiny, we can set up the frame, pull the net over. That net just stays tight against the fence. We can pull that over and keep the fruit fly from taking our fruit. So we'll just go for a little walk. Here we've got a peach tree, nectarine tree. I may change that one over. I haven't been too happy with its production, but it grows really well. I've got two apricot trees growing together there. They need to be pruned, but I'll get that sorted out before too long. Again, a subtropical varieties of apricots. There's two apple trees growing together here. Tropic Sweet is one, and the name of the other one I can't remember, but yeah, they'll grow together there. The family wanted some apples, so we've got them in. We've got a Nashi pear here. This is actually two different types of Nashis. The main tree here and this branch over here. What is that, Finn? That's Shinseki. These are Shinsekis. And then this one's a tropic sunshoe, and it's grafted on. You can see just here the graft. So that branch, this branch here, and then everything from here up will be the tropical sunshoe variety. So they can cross-pollinate each other, and we get a bit more of a spread of fruiting season and a bit more difference in our fruit. This one's an interesting fig tree. It's mostly black Genoa, all of these big heavy bottom branches. And then on here we've grafted an Italian honey variety just there. We're going to train that to run up here. And we've got Tuscan black here and here, grafted on, and then this graft here is Violet de Bordeaux, which will be up the top. It'll be a challenge to keep that much foliage under control, but it just might mean a bit more heavy pruning for me. This one's a pomegranate. It's been a little disappointing with holding fruit. Looks like we might have one there. It's not a very well known variety, and again the name escapes me. It's a pink something or other. Jujube, so I think there's 5 or 6 varieties of jujube on this. Espalier, all espaliered on here. I will build a net like I have down there at some stage so that we can fully cover this, but until I get to that, I'm just bagging up some of the fruit. The fruit fly like to get these as well. But it's got Lee 2, Chico, Shanxi Lee, Sherwood on it. And they're a lovely fruit. They can be a bit fickle in the subtropics if you get really wet, humid weather. But when you get them good, they're a fantastic little fruit. The tree does sucker a little bit, which you have to watch. These little suckers down here. And then just to finish it off, there's a fairly young persimmon here that will go up and take this space. So there's just an idea for you if you've got a narrow space in a fairly shady area. You can plant some deciduous trees down.